What's up guys, MrVerry here, and today I'm going to be showing you the Anchorman dragon spawns. Yeah, so we're gonna do that, and that'll be fun. We're also going to do some ancient scarabs, and I've also decided to change the name of, I'm no longer doing Tibia low to mid-level characters anymore, because Verry isn't a low level character anymore. He's actually a pretty decent level character. You know, he's nothing high or anything, but he's certainly not just low. Um, so, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to be changing the name of all my Verry videos to the Life of Verry. I'm not going to go through the process of changing the ones that I've already named, because fuck it. That was Tibia low to mid-level characters, but now this is the Life of Verry, and that's what it's going to be. So I just want to let you guys know that little change. Obviously, you're going to see that in the title when you watch this. And I messed up on my hotkeys here. Hee hee. This is supposed to be Exori Eco. This is supposed to be Exori Heart. That I want to be Exori. That I want to be Exori Mass. There we go. Alrighty. Now we are good to go, guys. Alright, so we're going to U-turn again. So obviously, for those of you who don't know, this is the North Dragon spawn in Anchorman. It is the biggest dragon spawn in Anchorman, and I'm surprised it's not camped. It's actually a pretty good spawn. So we're going to be showing all these sweet dragon spawns and the dragon lords as well, as long as we don't get like swarmed when we go upstairs and it's not a completely impossible mission for me to handle. But yeah, dragons are obviously great creatures to hunt. They have been since the beginning of Tibia, and they still are now. Actually, dragon lords used to be, in the very beginning, the hardest creatures in Tibia. Well, fun fact for you guys who didn't know that. They used to be harder than demons. Yeah. So that's neat. I actually didn't even play back then, but I just am such a nerd on my knowledge of the game that I know this because I know it. There's not really a reason. I just, I know these things. Um, so yeah, so I think that's a little interesting fact. So I just dropped my 5th Life of Dravius video, and we saw me getting harassed because I don't have a guild and I'm in Rubera. So Vindictum's policy, that which is the leading guild in Rubera, for those of you who do not know, is that if you don't have a guild, they have the right to kill you, and they have the right to boot you out of spawns. Basically, they have the right to do whatever the fuck they want to you if you're not in one of the approved guilds. Um, so obviously, those are some pretty harsh rules. And you could see the treatment I got when I'm not on Adranus, because Adranus is in Crossfire, which is one of the approved guilds, I guess you could say. It's one of the safe listed, meaning that characters in that guild shouldn't be attacked. Although I have been attacked on Adranus even while being in the safe list, so I don't know how much good the safe list actually does you unless but luckily, I do have a pretty close friend. One of my real life friends is in Vindictum and is pretty good with everyone in there. So that helps me out. You know, that it certainly helps to have a friend in the leading guild, especially if you're not in the leading guild or if you just don't want to participate in the leading guild. Depending on you know, uh, who or what you're doing. So we got 2 Dragon Lords on us here, so that's gonna be a little brutal. So I'm trying to get away from the one, but we can see how well that's going. And by that I mean it's not going very well at all. But I'm determined. I want to kill both these fuckers. So we're gonna do it. Even on a level 50, 56 knight. Oh, and we got him. Yeah, what up, what up? So we took out the first one, so now the second one should be cake. Should be a little cakewalk. 1 DL really isn't hard. Um, when you got two on you at this level, it's a bit of a different story. But one really isn't too bad. Even one in a dragon is doable. Uh, I might attempt to solo the Night Axe quest and the Banshee quest on this character. That's definitely going to be difficult, and I'm not sure that I'm going to survive it, but it is something I would like to attempt. Um, so I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I'm still thinking about it. I am, like I said, I'm considering it right now. Uh, yeah, I want to, but I also don't want to die. And if you die in the Banshee quest, for those of you who do not know, you cannot get back in there, so you lose those rewards. You just straight up lose them. You can never get them. So we unleash a nice berserk on this mean dragon lord here. So we're just gonna do a flurry of attacks mixed with melee, of course, because that's how we handle the creatures that we don't like as a knight who can afford to do it. Watch me loot like some dragon scale mail or something, like when I kill only a couple dragon lords on this character, but then on on Adranus when I'm killing like so many, I just get nothing. So obviously we got a dragon lord and a dragon coming towards us, and we want to get out of the front of the dragon lord as he's got a much more powerful wave, and we're gonna Exori to deal damage to both of them. And we're gonna pin this dragon in this corner and beat the poop out of him. Ooh. I forget sometimes just how much they actually kick my ass. So at least they didn't cover up his loot, which was, I mean, well, somewhat considerate dragon lord there we got. So we're gonna Exori him and give him another eco so that he's trapped. And obviously he's waving us, which is hurting very badly. But we take him out. So this, like I said, this is the hardest and largest dragon spawn in Anchorman. Which is why I'm really surprised that it's not even camped. Like, this used to be a very, very popular spawn. I guess not anymore. I don't know. Times have changed though, you know. Shit has changed a lot in Tibia for the old school players. You guys know this. You guys know this looking at the game now. Looking at the game now, some of you guys don't even see the same game, and I'm right there with you sometimes, you know. Like sometimes I don't even feel like I'm playing Tibia. You know, I know it's Tibia because it's fucking Tibia, but you know what I mean. It's just it's so very different now than it used to be. Um, the politics, the gameplay, everything is so different. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, a lot of players will say that yes, it's a terrible thing. We miss the old versions. And you know, in some ways, I'm with those players. 'Cause I do miss the old versions. And I do miss the old game. And I miss the way it used to be. But, you see, if you can't move on from the past, and if you trap yourself with nostalgia, then you're only going to make yourself miserable because you cannot repeat the past. The past is the past for a reason, guys. Um, you know, and just because you can't repeat it doesn't mean you can't relive those memories internally. You can relive those memories whenever you damn well please, you know? And I know I do. I know a lot of the time I think back to like when you could, and I've said this before in other videos, when you could lure giant spiders into Venor and Thias and lure dragons into the Amazon camp back when the Amazon camp was one of the most popular free areas to hunt. And actually, it was a popular area to hunt. Period. It was just a good area. So we get 57, which I didn't even know we were close to, but so congrats to Very on 57. Cool, cool. Not too far from that 60 now. And there's two Dragon Lords up here, so hopefully we only get the one. And there we go. Awesome. So I got it so that he can only use his great fireball on me, which is it's very advantageous as his fire wave is much more powerful for those of you who do not know this. For those of you who do know this, then you understand why I am doing what I am doing. Alright, now he's about to run. Ooh, we didn't even get a chance to run. He just got straight smushed. Alright. We're beating this one up hard. I didn't even have to use anything on it yet. It's getting slapped. Wow. And people say that knights are terrible nowadays. Like, there's so many people that whine about knights. And honestly, like, I really fucking like playing on this knight. Like, obviously, and up here I think there's just a bunch of fire elementals. Yes, there is. So, yeah, we'll kill them just for the sake of experience. Um, Obviously it's wasteful, but whatever. We do this. We do this. I just got to show you guys these areas. I told you I'd show you the whole thing, so I'm here. We're good. So we're gonna do the whole area. Might as well get a little more experience anyway, right? Kill some elementals, whatever. Do our thing. And there's these magic walls here, and this portal. So, and there's also this platform here. And on this stone pile, you can see a switch. Um, I don't know that anyone's figured out what the hell that is. It's obviously something, but I don't know if you guys know this, but Sipsoft has confirmed that there's quests that have never been completed. And we're not even gonna fuck with that Dragon Lord. We're done with him. We are done with this spawn. We are on to the next one. But yeah, Sipsoft has confirmed that there have been quests that have never been completed by players. Um, so that's pretty crazy, you know, to think that there are such intricate quests or such well hidden quests that in a game where we all have the ability to figure it out. And just like the Sword of Fury or the Spike Sword on Rook. For those of you who don't know the Sword of Fury reference, it's a Spike Sword on Rook. It is possible to obtain. I don't know if any players have obtained it, but where I'm clicking is where we are about to run to. We are about to run to the second Anchorman dragon spawn, so I'm going to pause the video until then to save you guys. Alright, so we are here at the middle spawn. It's in between Ankrahmun and Darashia, and this is a pretty decent spawn. It's got several dragons, couple dragon lords. I'm really surprised that none of these are camped right now. Honestly, I expected to have a difficult time making this video like I did with my last one with Hydras, but you know, sometimes I get lucky. It seems like when I want to make videos, sometimes I get really lucky with the fact that no one is in the actual areas that I want to make them in, especially considering how popular they can be. I want to see how much experience per hour we're getting right now. And we're actually getting a little over 300k an hour, which is absolutely nuts for a character of our level. Um, so that's cool. Leveling super fast right now. And I'm curious as to how we're going to do with Ancient Scarabs. I brought some fire bombs along just because I feel like they'll be helpful depending on if we get like swamped or whatever. Um, so yeah, we're gonna check out Ancient Scarabs after this, and we'll have to see. We'll see how it goes. I'm curious. Ooh, and we got double drag, so we're gonna take them head on. We got this. Oh, and we're gonna Exori again. Give him the old 1-2. Oh, and that was the first Exori I've missed in a very long time. That was sad. Sad indeed. All right. Well, wonder what that is over to the west there. Huh. That's neat. I don't have that mapped. If any of you guys know, tell me, because I don't know. I really don't. Someone left a dragon hammer here? Okay, cool. That's a 2k item. Just left on the ground. Alright. That's fine. So there's a dragon lord and 2 dragons down here. So that's kind of why I'm like hugging the south here, is because I was trying to avoid getting the Dragon Lord on us immediately. Obviously that happened, but we're still doing fine. We're in good shape. We're polishing off this Draggy. We get a nice Exorian to deal damage to both of them since we're going to be switching on to the Dragon Lord, who pretty much just healed through our Exories anyway, so really he just did not care. And I hate that I keep healing to almost full mana. I really don't mean to do that. It's just because I'm used to being on Adranus where I can infinitely hit pots and still not be at full mana. Like, it takes me like so many great mana pots to get to full mana. It's just retarded. Or absurd, I should say. But he's hurting. He's hurting. Alrighty, we got him on the run. Let's see if we can actually get a rare rather than just find one on the ground. It's funny that there was a dragon hammer lying on the ground. I've not seen that. That is neat, certainly. So up here there's a Dragon Lord and several dragons. The Dragon Lord is straight to the northeast, so that's why when you come up here, if you are trying to avoid confrontation with him and dragons at the same time, you're going to want to run straight to the south, because to the southwest is just dragons. So, yeah, there's some advice for you. And I don't know if there's only one here. Yeah, there's only one dragon to the southwest. Sorry, guys, not southeast. Got my directions backwards. But yeah, there's only one dragon to the southwest there anyway, so you're totally fine to just run straight there. Yeah. And we're gonna Utora so that we get that healing up. And actually, the Dragon Lord appears to. Maybe there's 2 Dragon Lords up here. I don't remember. But here's possibly one of 2, at least the one of them that lives here. I know that. Ooh, and we get a nice melee and a Exorian at the same time, which is awesome. And our recovery is helping us along with our Exura Ecos, allowing us to persevere through the Dragon Lord's massive attacks. And I just use a her to finish him off real quick so that we don't have to suffer any more damage from him. And we're going to check out what's to the east here. Another Dragon Lord? Oh, nope, just 2 dragons. Okay, so that's cool. So I guess there is only one Dragon Lord up here. I was right about that. I just thought that for some reason, I've always seen him in the northeast, not the northwest. So that was just weird to me that he spawned there instead. But yeah, I guess he spawns there. And I think in the hold of the south there's two dragon lords right upstairs. And obviously we can kill them. You saw me take on the two dragon lords earlier. But I don't really want to do that again. Not because I'm afraid to, but because I want to conserve enough supplies so that we can actually make an ancient scarab hunt. And yeah, so yeah, you guys can see up here. There's two dragon lords. Woohoo. Yay. Yeah, we're not dealing with that. Um so that's the middle spawn. And the south spawn is just a single spawn. It's where Haristus's tomb starts to. So it's not really even worth showing in my opinion. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment on this video. Let me know about what you think about me switching the name to Life of Verry. And so if you haven't already and you enjoy the content I produce, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys.